Sup guys, ZachTech12 here, and welcome to a new snapshot, 20W20A. And this update is mostly related to achievements. I mean, there was a little bit of advancement slash achievement. I still call them achievements, but just sue me. Related stuff where it added like new triggers for when people are making custom achievements using either mods or data packs. Remember back when achievements still existed, and to add new ones you actually had to what am I trying to say? To add new ones you actually had to like use a mod. Now you can I'm gonna stop and actually tell you what's going on, because but before we do that, I want to head to the Nether. Because there has supposedly been some changes in the previous snapshot that I didn't know of. Some enchanted guy. All these guys are enchanted. Oh yeah, oh shoot. Well, okay. I meant to hit options. Oh yeah, I have it at 8 chunks because, if you weren't watching me play a map, because it actually required me to have like 7 chunks as the render distance because of how close together certain things were built. I usually put it at 16. Oh, it's probably gonna change back anyway. I might as well just... There we go. Okay, a bit of a lag spike. I think it's probably because... Now there are supposedly gonna be different distributions to how, the Nether biomes exist. Like, because, like, the Nether waste, the old Nether would, like, spawn way too commonly. It would, like, spawn all over the place. It was, like over 50% of the Nether biomes. Like, and the warped forest was too rare, and now everything's much more even, and everything functions a lot better. Now, let's actually head over and talk about the achievements. Okay, but before we do that, I'm actually going to talk about the ones that are okay. So the shield achievement now. I mean, it says deflect a projectile with your shield, but that was already the case, even though it said an arrow. And now I think it's like the opposite of how it used to be, because, you know, like the opposite, because it used to be deflect any projectile that can be deflected, which tridents were included in that. Now it is required to be an arrow. It can't be anything else, even though it says otherwise, which Mojang, I think that's stupid. Again, I know you're not really focused on, I know you're not really focused on things like this, even though you should be. This has been a problem for I don't know how long. I've already made the bug report. I hope you guys see it, but now let's keep going. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot you press L to see your achievements. And you see the ice bucket challenge, you originally had it just like picking up in your inventory like you could for Stone Age. And speaking of Stone Age, you can actually now get it with Blackstone. I don't know why you need to get it with Blackstone. Unless you find, like, a ruined nether portal or something. But now you actually have to mine it. And, 2x2 now includes striders. Serious dedication is now for just making a netherite hoe, instead of using up a diamond hoe. I personally think it should be using up a netherite hoe. Just breaking a netherite hoe. I personally think that it should be that. Because I personally think that my time is already not enough wasted. Because, seriously, making a diamond hoe or just making a netherite hoe is not serious dedication, in my opinion. It's not. It's just a flex. Not dedication, a flex. Now let's, okay, so now, there's nothing been changed to the end or adventure, except for, oh yeah, the bullseye achievement now basically has similar rules to the sniper duel achievement. So you gotta shoot it from 30 blocks away. Most of these new achievements are related to the Nether. So basically, you find a Bastion Remnant. Okay, so these two still exist. You loot one. It has to specifically be in a Bastion Remnant. Let me explain why. I actually want to go there so I can talk about it. Let me go there. The reason why is because of one of those new advancement triggers that were added, which was to test for a specific loot table when opening a chest. So I originally thought when I first saw this advancement, I was like, hey, I probably just have to make piglins angry from me stealing and opening a chest near them. Because, I mean, that's mostly how you do this in survival. That is mostly how you do this in survival, but no, it actually requires one of the new advancement triggers. Which, now, for some reason, safely harvesting honey was removed. I don't know why. It just was. And now you can actually, like, okay, let's go L. Now, hidden in the depths, you need to obtain an ancient debris, or as I like to call it, netherite ore. You need to use a lodestone on a compass and get a full set of netherite armor. These are all the same. There's still, who's cutting onions? Which is, you gotta get crying obsidian, and not quite 9 lives. You gotta just max out a respawn anchor. And, I'm gonna talk about Ooh Shiny last, but this boat has legs. You just gotta ride a strider while holding a fungus on a stick. And this is the adventuring time achievement for the Nether, which I think personally makes it easier to get adventuring time. Because now there are like 5 less biomes you need to explore. Although seriously, it is still painful enough to do this in the overworld. Like, although I personally think that the 2 end biomes, you know, the end and the end island, should be removed if they're gonna be removing the nether biomes. But let's talk to Ooh Shiny. So basically, you gotta distract piglins with gold. And basically, what it's using is another one of the new advancement-like things. This snapshot is actually pretty small. It's smaller than I thought it was. It's using one of the new advancement triggers, which is basically to detect whether or not a specific entity has picked up a specific item. Meaning, using a data pack, we could get the Diamonds to You achievement back. Because seriously, the reason why I say that is because contrary to popular belief or what you think, it actually is possible to get that achievement in single player. It always has been. You just gotta find a zombie that can pick up items and throw a diamond at it. At the same time, I am kind of glad they removed it, although I still kind of wish they could add it back, like using someone could add it back using a data pack, which is kind of nice. And a bunch of other weird things have been added via advancements, you know. Let me actually teleport back because there is something that matters. See? Okay, not here. It's not here. No. It's here. See, okay, there are a couple bugs. One I'm not going to show you, I'm just going to kind of say because it's kind of self-explanatory. You can now use the offset feature, you know, in structure blocks. You can make it more than 32 blocks. You can make it much longer. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, oh yeah, Nether, the Nether mobs, all mobs that can spawn in the Nether. Now, just so that you don't get overwhelmed by certain Nether mobs, like say Endermen or Ghast, or Piglins, or Magmas, or anything, they'll have like a certain like radius like bubble around them. They'll have a very specific radius bubble around them. And it'll basically, anything within that radius will prevent any other mob from spawning. It moves with the mob. It's very weird and I don't understand how it works. So you see this guy, he has like a certain like radius where like certain mobs can like on the very edge of the radius, like I think a few mobs can spawn, and I'm not sure, like 1 or 2 mobs can spawn, or certain types of mobs, but any further in than that, nothing will spawn. So I think this will severely limit the power of gold farms, which I don't think is a good thing, and also Enderman farms. Because because Endermen are counted in that Nether mob type thing. So if you're just trying to make an Enderman farm in the end, which is where you usually make an Enderman farm, because already even with the new Warp Forest, Endermen are still kind of rare in the Nether. Meaning it's also probably much harder to make a Wither Skeleton farm as well. It's just harder to make farms in the Nether, and I don't like that. I personally don't agree with the change, but it's a thing. And also, let me get an Ender Pearl, because I'm gonna show you a bug thing. Okay, no, I actually have to. Why did I do this? Ender Pearl. So when you're writing something and you throw an Ender Pearl, it actually dismounts you instead of not dismounting you or dismounting you where the Ender Pearl was thrown. It just kind of like throws you off the mountain. It just kind of like yeets you. Although that is pretty much it for this snapshot. I know it was pretty short. Again, Mojang, you still have this to fix, and I'm gonna fly around a bit and see if the Strider bug has been fixed. That is a big resounding no. Seriously, this Strider bug is a huge problem, and it's getting very annoying. I don't know. I have no clue how the gas work, considering they fly with their like things. It doesn't make much sense, and it's kind of weird. And again, Mojang, please change this to have soul sand or soul soil instead of that. Considering like, and also I personally think that we should have like, since soul sand or soul soil is like the coal of the Nether at this point. I personally think that we should be allowed to use it as a fuel source, and whenever we do use it as a fuel source, we will be able to, it'll like have a special like blue texture for when it's glowing. Anyways, guys, that was it for this week's snapshot. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh wait, I forgot to show you something. That reminds me. You see, this is a new thing that exists. You see, now, I don't know why I didn't talk there, but now you have the ability to I had to switch it away from F4 because my recording hotkey to F6 instead of F4, because now this, it requires the F3 plus F4 to use, and it's only available if you have cheats, which I think is kind of useful now that we have this. I mean, it kind of brings back, you know, like, things from, like, not enough items or too many items. You kind of just click a button in the menu to, like, alter the time of day or weather, or even alter, like, a magnet, which I personally think that they should add to vanilla Minecraft. Like, please add the magnet function. I personally think that Nether mobs should not be immune to soul fire. And basically make the piglins and hoglins immune to fire too, please. Piglins and hoglins immune to fire. Just like every other Nether mob. And I don't even think hold on, I'm gonna summon a I'm gonna spawn a Zoglin. There it is. There's a Zoglin. No, it is immune to... It is immune to lava. Just wanted to make sure of that. And also, you know, there's still F3 plus N, which, swap you between creative and spectator mode. Now it swaps you between spectator mode and the previous game mode you were in. That's its new function. So it has been changed, and go away, you little magnet cube. Okay, now there's more. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 4 of them. This wouldn't be a Zacatech 12 video if I didn't make a prequel meme. It just wouldn't. That's just how my videos work. It's just not one of my videos unless I make at least one prequel meme. Now I'm gonna head back and... Actually, you know what? Never mind. That was it for this week's snapshot, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.